Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make video, and what we're making today is one of these absolutely adorable bobbleheads by Diamond Press. This came out at the last Craftsman's Day on HSN in July. And this little fella is so stinking cute. They had two sets. One was a Santa and an elf, and then the other one were a dog and kitty cats. And they were so darling. These are little treat boxes. And look at him. Isn't he the cutest little thing? Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. So basically, they make the cute little bobblehead like this. Here, let me try to raise you up. And then they're a treat box. So you can have them say, like, Merry Christmas on the back. Then there's an open and it says treat inside, and on the bottom you can even stamp to and from. So you open it up like this, and like it's got a pretty decent sized little space in there. I would say you could probably fit the whole thing is 3.5 inches tall. But you could probably fit about a 2.25 inch tall candy by about an inch wide candy inside of this little guy, by about, what is that, about 3/4 of an inch thick, is probably what you could do for whatever treats you want to put inside of it. And they are so cute, and they're really easy to put together. All together, this little guy is about he's about 4 3/4 wide, and then he's about 3 1/4 inches sitting from front to back, or from back to front, and then height wise, sitting on the table, he's about 4 inches, roughly 4 1/8 inches tall, and just cute as a stinking button. I mean, look at that happy little guy right there, that face. Gosh, he's so cute. So we're gonna make a Santa version of this little fella, and just so cute. So basically, it's a kit from Diamond Press. It's the DP Bobblehead Stamp and Die Favor Box Santa and Elf set, probably is what it's supposed to say. It comes with your instructions on how to die cut them and put them together. Comes with a Diamond Press marquee cutting folder. And then you get your stamps and your dies, like so. Two sheets of dies. And then also two sheets of stamps, each for one for Santa and then one for the elf, like so. So the red cuts out the Santa, the green cuts out the elf, but there's actually a couple of the Santa ones. The body, the sleeves, the one that just does the hat, the back, and then and the back are the ones that coordinate also with the elf. But the elf feet, face and hat and ears are all different. Then you also get the treat inside, to and from, open, Merry Christmas, and then a ho 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 stamp as well that's included. And so I was going to show you a little tip on how to put the stamps, because all the stamps and dies will fit that you need on one sheet of paper. And I was going to show you how I worked it to get them to fit on a sheet of paper. The Santa I'm cutting out, I did Santa on white, but the little elf, I actually stamped him on a Stamps of Life mint green cardstock. So like a sagey light green cardstock with a spearmint ink, so a dark green ink. And then I just colored him up with my alcohol markers, and I think he just came out super adorable. And then glittered up all the like white trim. After I did white color pencil on the little trim pieces, and then I put white glitter over the top of it, but the rest of him is colored up with alcohol markers, and I thought he just actually came out really cute, right on the green cardstock. And he actually turned out really cute, even with that light little flesh tone. I think you can tell it's a light flesh tone on his little head and his hair and everything. I thought he just came out super, super cute. But Santa, I stamped him on white cardstock and then just colored him up with some alcohol markers, all his little pieces. So basically, here is a little tip. So what I did was I took an 8.5 by a sheet 11 piece of paper, and then in order to make sure that my stamps were going to fit, I lined up all my stamps on the on my cardstock with the die. So I put the stamp down, and then what I did was I lined up the die on the stamp to make sure that I was going to have plenty of space to be able to cut out the pieces. So like I would leave this one here, then I lined up this one over here. So you need the face, you need the suit, and the suit die is this triangle one, and you line up this fold line. See, there's a tab with the bottom of the ruffle on the stamp that goes on the top of that fold line, that tab, and then just centers up. I centered up the 2 belt loops and the buckle in the middle here, and this right above that fold line where the bottom of the suit's going. So then after I got that, I just placed it on the cardstock where it looked like that it was gonna have no problem cutting out, and then lined up the rest of them. So let's see, you have the round, there's 2 kinds of ears. The red ones go to Santa. So this set of ears here goes to Santa, and the matching die is the round ones. There's a pointy one, so this is the ear die, the round one, and there's a pointy one that goes to the elf. So you want this one, and then the one that is the red one for Santa, that makes the rounded ones. And there's a big and a little. The big I lined up with the little curly Q on the top, not the little ball. So we're just going to kind of center this up here. And something like that. I just guessed. I was like, well, I think that looks like an ear shape. So then you need the hat one. And the hat one I put over here. And the hat one goes with this die here. This is the back of the hat. For the bobblehead. So you line up the puff ball, and then making sure you got enough space. And the top of the ruffle goes to the top of that fold line. And you just kind of center up, just making sure that like it's even, the stamp is even on both sides like this, that it's even. See, you have even spacing here and on the other side, and just making sure you have enough room to cut it out. And then let's see, there's arms that were here. The arms are the same for the elf and for Santa. And then you're just going to line up the little gloves in there like that. And then the back of Santa gets this die here, and his little suit goes to, you center up these buckles in the middle one here, and then the ruffle on the bottom of his suit goes to the top of that fold line there, because this makes the bottom of the box. And so, okay, so then you're roughly just trying to make sure you get enough space that you could stamp and then cut him out. So there you go there. And then, oh, we might have to adjust because we still have his feet. And then there's his feet. And his feet get this one here. It's the same die that cuts each of the feet out, but there's this little top you want to make sure you're going to have space for. So we're going to have to move the gloves over like that, and then line up the little boots, and then see, I have space there. And then there's only one more piece that you have to make sure you have enough space for, and it's this little tab. So when after you're done stamping it, you're going to line all the stamps back up and and put this one on because there's no stamp for it. So you have to remember you have one that has no stamp with it. And then that's all the pieces you need to make the little bobblehead. And so let's see. And so then all I did was after that, I carefully took off the die, being careful off the dies, being careful not to move them. You have to be really careful when you take them off. And then like so. And then I just so in my stamping tool, just picked them all up, and then I inked them up in black ink. Did that a few times, and then I put all the dies back on top of my Empress magnetic cutting mat, and then ran it through my die cut machine. And so after I cut them all out, I went back and I just used my alcohol markers and I cut all the little Santa pieces out. So that's how I did that. And so now I'm just going to use some score tape to put the little Santa together. And so I like to start with this little head. So his head just has the two pieces, these two here, and the rest go to the body. Oh no, he gets ears too. The Santa gets ears as well. So here we go. And so we can go ahead and fold Santa on all score lines. So on his face, there's 2 score lines. Then there are these 2 triangle pieces that get folded here, like this. And then on the side of his hat up here, there's 2 pieces that fold. And this is all going to go like this to make a triangle little bobblehead. Like that. It's going to go back like that. So then now to attach the ears get folded forward a little bit like that. And the curve goes towards the outside, though it's pointing outward, is how the ears go. And you put the score tape on the top of the tab where you can see the ear, and it gets glued to the front, to this side here. To this side here. So let's go ahead and add his little ears. And I'm just using little 1/8" score tape. It's just paper. You don't need a lot to fix these. You could even just use glue if you want to. I'm doing score tape because it's much faster. And so then you just line up this score line with the side of the opening there. So, and then centered like that. Isn't he cute? Look at the little ear. Just even the little ear. Okay, and then, so fold this one on that little score line there. And then put some score tape on the top of this. Yeah, these are so fast. And honestly, I should have just stamped the elf out on white cardstock and just colored it up with alcohol markers. Would have been the easiest. Although that wasn't bad either. Because I thought it was going to be like a pain in the neck. But it actually was so quick and easy, and it was super fun to color up little Santy. And then, so now what you want to do is you want to put score tape on these 2 tabs here, on the little Santa hat, still with the 1/8" score tape, making sure it's only on the tab and nowhere else. Like that. And now what you want to do is the edge of this triangle, you want to match up with the folded edge here, and fold it in like that to where the point meets up at the top. So like that. And then the same, so fold this in a little, fold this back, and the same, line it up on the edge there, making sure the point meets up there. Like so. And then that's the beginning of the little Santy bobblehead. So now you need the back. So now there's 4 tabs on the back of the hat. So here, 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 and there. And then, and I just one-dimensional colored the little Santa up, and I think it still looks super cute. I also went ahead and colored over, like, this was cut out in white too, but I wanted it to all be the same color, so I just threw red on top of that as well. And I think it looks just fine. I mean, it's a treat box. Someone's going to open it for 30 seconds. It might sit out for Christmas, and then it'll probably get destroyed or thrown out, you know, so I wasn't really worried about. Oh, and you want to put some on the back of the little puff ball, because they're going to stick together. I wasn't worried about what the inside looked like. Even then, on the green card stock, on the little elf, you still see the alcohol marker, so not that big of a deal. And so what you want to do is, I should have folded on this line too, which I didn't. You should fold all the tabs before you take the score tape off. And then what you're going to do is, after they're everything's like folded in a little, you're going to shimmy it towards the inside. And then you're going to line up your little puff ball. And then you're going to line up the top of the hat first, making sure that it lines up on the edge and at the corner on both sides, like so. And then you're going to line up the second part, making sure it meets here and on the edge. And that is your bobblehead. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Oh my heavens. This little Santy is so cute. Look at this little Santy. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Oh my goodness, that is darling. Right? Oh, that's so cute. Okay, now let's do the little treat box. And so you can see here, I colored the bottom under the beard. And because how it sits is it actually, well here, let's fold this. So there's a big triangle fold line here. You don't have to be too concerned about it. Just basically getting it on that fold line. And then there's another one on the other side. And then there's 3 tabs that you have to fold on. There's a tab here. A tab on the other side. And then there's a tab here. Just like that. And what happens, though, is the little bobblehead, he sits down here, and so to bobble, and so you don't even see the top there, so that's why I colored that. And I went ahead and colored the back as well. That should have been his hair. Like, I don't know, from here back, should have been his hair, but I don't think it looks bad. It should have been colored the same, like I did for the elf. Colored his hair back there. I should have colored Santy's gray hair back there, but I thought it looked more fun it being red, so I went ahead and did that, and then colored the top up there, and then underneath here made sure that it was all red as well, because you were going to see that. But the thing I didn't do, so then this is the back of the suit. There's the piece here, and then there's a piece here, so for the middle section. Then there's also a tab at the top, a tab on both sides at the top. That makes the triangle piece to go right here. That folds up into here. But the thing is you want to make sure to push out this little piece a little bit. If you don't, it's a little difficult to get the little tab in. So that's why I like to poke it out a little bit, or pull it out a little, like that. So then you have, after you do that one, then you have these 2 bottom tabs to do as well. There and there. And now what we want to do is, so that's the back of Santa's suit, like that, the little box. And so now what we want to do is we want to attach the arms and the legs. So the legs go like this, but the legs, let's see, the legs go like this, and so you want to fold the legs back. There's 2 fold lines right here. And you want to fold the legs back. And see this, I didn't worry about the little legs going red around all of it, because I thought it was going to be super cute with them dangling off like that. I think it's super cute still. So I'm going to put score tape there. And this tab adheres to the bottom of the other tab. So you're going to go, to make it easy, flip Santa's suit upside down. Flip the legs upside down and match up these 2 tabs. Wait. Like that. And pressing down. So see, his little legs should be up like that. However, this is going to bend back like that. Oh, but you want to make sure you can't see him. So he is, I don't like to see him. Whoops. I'm going to put a little more score tape on there just to be sure it's going to stick. And I don't want to see the legs. So you have to make sure this line is way below that fold line. So let's just lightly tack it and see if we... Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. And then there's going to be a bottom on this. And then these little guys will stick out like that. So that'll be super cute still. Because there's another piece that goes on the bottom of that. So let's commit to that and then put more score tape there. And I'm going to put 2 pieces on this one. If it was 1/4 inch, I'd only have to do 1, but that's okay. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and put score tape on these other 2 side tabs as well. Let's see. Whoops. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the, making sure all my score tape's on the top so it doesn't adhere anything I don't want. Go ahead and take these guys off. Oops. Come on, little fella. Yeah, okay, there we go. And now, these guys go back like that. Oh, I forgot his arms. Let's get his little arms. So the little thumbs go forward. So like this one goes on this side. And there's 2 little tabs you just fold back. Or actually, they get folded forward. Sorry. They go forward like that. And you put the tape on the top of the little tab. And the same with this one. Tape on the top. And then you adhere it to the top. It goes to the top of that one. And you just go right to the tab. The fold line on that tab. And you do that on both sides. Yeah, just right to the fold line. That little fold line right there. And then look. How cute is that? Okay, now let's fold everybody back out. Okay, and then this guy goes on last. So, oh, actually, no, we're going to go fold it all back up like this. Is this what we want to do first? But actually, this one, this tab needs to go first. And you're going to line up this, and this to each side of this. Just about like that. And make sure to press really good there. Okay. And then this, we need to put score tape on these 4 tabs as well. Oh, no, it's a lie. Not on these 2. Don't put it on the top 2. Not there. Only these 2 down here. That was a lie, sorry. Because this folds in and just holds it closed. This, it gets adhered. So just the 2 bottom ones like that. So now let's fold them all back up. Let's push these guys like this in. The ones that are on the bottom. Because that's the bottom. Fold those 2 in. And let's... So here. So this is the bottom. So then you're going to line up this corner to that corner. And this folded edge to this bottom edge. Like that. And the same on the other side. Like that. Wait. Make sure to keep it straight. Otherwise it's going to sit really funky. And just get your little finger in there and burnish it. On both sides. Okay, now we can fold these 2 in like this. On the back of the box. And you want to line up this edge on that folded edge. Wait. Use your thumb on the edge to kind of line it up. The same with this one. And then you'll want to sneak, like fold this back and sneak your finger in there. Or like put a pencil down in there. And like press it down. Press that tab to seal it. And then these 2 go just like that. That's how those 2 go. And then this little tab here goes like this. You fold this down. And you put score tape on the back of it. Or keep it out. And then, score tape on the back. Like that. And then fold it back in. And it lines up at the top right here. Just like so. And then, oh, make sure it's straight though. Okay, and then you just squeeze. And then this little tab here goes into there. Just like that. And that's how the box goes together. Oh, I forgot to put the treat on it. Oh, shoot, I forgot to stamp it. Oh, we were supposed to stamp it first. Oh, that's a bummer. Because it's supposed to say open, treat inside, ho ho ho, to and from, and Merry Christmas. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, you want to make sure to... But there's Santy. Let's see if he works. There he is. Isn't he cute? Oh, my, come on. That is pretty stinking adorable. That is a pretty cute little Santa Claus. Look at that with his little ears. Oh, he is so cute. Come on, tell me that is not the cutest thing you've ever seen. Oh, he's adorable. Totally reminds me of those Einstein bobbleheads on Night at the Museum. Totally reminds me of that. I'm Einstein. 3514665 pi. So cute. Okay, so there it is there. We have a little elf and we have a little Santy. And, yeah. So you want to be sure to remember and stamp the pieces before you put the box together. So after you get it all colored up, then you put your Merry Christmas on the back. And you add your open and your treat inside. So the open goes on the top tab. I could still put open right there. I don't know if I could get the other stamped very well. I don't know if I could get it stamped very well. Yeah, I don't think so. But I could probably open this like this and put open right there. And that would be cool too. It'd be fun if it had treat inside, but that's okay. But remember to put that there, and then whatever you want on the bottom. If you want to and from, or you want to put ho 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 or whatever, you could do that. You could even put ho 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 on the back of here, to and from on the back of there, whatever you want to do, however you want to customize yours. And yeah, make a cute little Christmas bobblehead. Oh my gosh, right? How darling is that? All right, let me know what you guys think of this little project down in the comments. Did you guys pick them up? Did you get the kitty and the doggy ones too? Or you got those instead of the little Christmas ones? Let me know. Hope you guys are having a terrific weekend. Thanks so much for hanging out. And until next time, happy Craftsmas. Whee! All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.